Hey everyone, and welcome in here to the Daily Delivery. I'm Cole, and for Fitz once again. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. I know mine was great. It's time to conquer the week, and before we get going with today's video, we want to let you know to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you leave a comment on this video and drop the like. We really appreciate how you help us grow, you help us expand throughout the years as we have evolved our coverage of Kansas State sports. You'll get to see all the amazing content we have this summer. Now, on with the video. And I mentioned at the top how the weekend was going great for me, but the weekend might be going great for the Kansas State basketball staff as well. There was a pretty big time visitor on campus this weekend by the name of Coleman Hawkins. Coleman Hawkins, of course, the Illinois transfer, played for, oddly enough, Kansas State grad and former assistant coach Brad Underwood at Illinois. Coleman Hawkins found himself testing the NBA draft waters and also entering the transfer portal and decided to come back to college. Now, it's been widely reported that Coleman Hawkins is set to become the highest paid transfer portal player, maybe not of this entire class, but certainly of the players that are left. And after canceling a visit to Louisville, Kansas State got on the horn with Coleman, scheduled a visit to Manhattan, and this weekend he was actually seen out and around town, and he's here. He posted it on his social media. By all intents and purposes, it sounds like the visit went well for Coleman Hawkins. Now, there was some reports that came out that, per his agent, that he had scheduled visits to LSU and another school, SMU, now a Power 4 school headed to the ACC. We'll see if he ends up making those trips or not. Look, I don't know if Kansas State is going to land Coleman Hawkins, but I know that Hawkins was a major contributor on some very good Illinois teams the past 4 seasons. This is a player who I remember watching and thinking, man, he would look really good in purple. Kansas State is a major player in this recruitment. Coleman Hawkins averaged 12 points a game. He is rated as the 21st best transfer portal player and the #1 available transfer portal player. There were some rumors, some hope that maybe Arthur Kaluma would find his way back to Manhattan. That's certainly not out of the question. But Jerome Tang and his staff have 1 scholarship left. It seems like the full court press is on for Coleman Hawkins. Will they land him? I don't know, but I know they've put themselves in a great position to land him. And if Kansas State can find a way to use that 13th scholarship on Coleman Hawkins, it could get very interesting in Manhattan once basketball season rolls around. A brand new team, only Michaela Britch, David Castillo, if you want to count him, David Gasson, and Taj Manning are set to return from a team that lost some seniors, that lost some players to the transfer portal, and Jerome Tang and his staff realized they needed to bring in some fresh blood. Coleman Hawkins would certainly represent that fresh blood if he is indeed a member of next year's basketball team. But once again, they're in a good spot with him. We'll see if they can land him, but Coleman Hawkins visiting Kansas State is a good sign. If they want him, they're going to do their best to go get him. But guess what? We're just going to have to wait and see.